Happy Thursday, people. Salute to the chat. Hope all is truly well with everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to everyone. Happy Thursday to everybody. The music. We are live from the basement, ladies and gentlemen. Your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, bringing y'all this Thursday afternoon content. Now, it has been trending all over social media. ChudTheBuilder charged with attempted murder, right? And make it so bad that the man tried to off his own self. And shout out to Urban Politicians TV for actually getting the content and being able to break it down for everybody. He just posted this up an hour ago.
Somebody got shot. Is there someone there?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The one guy.
Oh my God.
It's okay, Mav.
All right. Oh, sorry, that made my heart beat.
No, I'm right there. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Someone called him because I'm recording.
I'm calling him.
Let's get.
The man known online as ChudTheBuilder is facing attempted murder charges.
Investigators say a fight outside the Montgomery County Courthouse this week led to gunfire. Let's go to News 2's Jaxie Pigeon. She's live in Clarksville. And Jaxie, you have new information following this shooting.
Mark and Nicole, this all unfolded outside the courthouse on Wednesday, and now investigators are working to determine what sparked it. So deputies and Clarksville police responded to Millennium Plaza around 1 o'clock yesterday after reports of shots fired. When they got there, they detained two men who they say had been fighting before things escalated. Both were taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds and are expected to survive. Authorities identified one of the men as 28-year-old Dalton Etherly, who goes by ChudTheBuilder online. He's known locally for live streaming confrontations and making racist comments in public. He's now charged with criminal attempted murder, aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and employing a firearm during a dangerous felony. Etherly remains in the Montgomery County Jail this morning, awaiting arraignment where a judge will set bond. In a statement, Montgomery County Sheriff John Fuson says, quote, "It's unfortunate that incidents like this are happening in our community. This kind of violence won't be tolerated, and our office will work to make sure those responsible are held accountable to the fullest extent of the law." And because this investigation is still active, the entire courts complex here in Montgomery County will be closed for today. Live in Clarksville, Jaxie Pigeon, News 2.
Yo, 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 it's Big Ant the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPT.
You know what? If I'm going to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, do y'all really seriously think I care about this white boy crashing out the way he is? He is literally crashing out right in front of our eyes. Let's just be totally honest though, right? Y'all know he's doing this for the clicks and views and monetary gain, right? He want to be seen so bad, and he wants to prove to his same white people that he could go up to black people, antagonize them, and there's nothing that they're going to do about it, right? Wrong. Bro, we don't live in that type of world now. I mean, yeah, you're going to still have some black people that's still going to amp up when they hear that from a white person, but like, I'm sorry, y'all. I just not going to ever put myself in that type of situation to get mad at a white person or any other person that says nigger. I don't give a damn about that. That's not what I respond to. You could call me whatever the hell you want to, but I have to still be responding to what you're calling me. I don't respond to nothing but my name. If you ain't calling me by my name, then what am I responding to you for? And see, a lot of us would sit up here and put our own self in a real messed up situation by not even engaging with it in the first place. See, you can't change people. People gonna be who they is. But you got to learn that if you saying that you ain't all about the mess, that means you can clearly walk away from the situation and save face and live to see another day. I'm not here to put myself in harm's way just to bait somebody into a bullshitting argument. And then next thing you know, somebody's life got to be lost because you want to underestimate a person. You thinking that they punks or whatever the case may be, but that's not the case. We don't know each other, ladies and gentlemen. You really don't know what length a person will go through just to prove a point. Once you realize that, what point are you really trying to prove on the internet to strangers? Once you wake up and realize that, like, man, what the fuck? Man, let me shut the fuck up. Okay? And then you shut up and then you move on. You go ahead on about your business because now you realizing, if you have any sense about yourself, you realize this ain't worth all this. Let me move on. Let me move on to something totally different. And that's what really mature adults do. Not sitting stuck in one place and thinking that just because you do it to one person, everybody gonna fall in line the same way. No, it don't work that way. Just because some people may let it slide, that don't mean everybody's gonna let it slide.
TV, make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and first and foremost, I want to send prayers over to the brother that was shot during this incident, as reports was first kind of coming out online that he may have passed away from the gunshot wound. And that clip y'all seen right there in the beginning, that was some ladies recording. I think that's where that got started at, because at one point, and I had to cut it out because we on YouTube, he was laid out on the ground, and those ladies was even thinking that guy was possibly dead, but they have confirmed that he is in stable condition. So I just want to pray that he has a full and speedy recovery to 100%. Also, prayers up to his family and everything like that. They having to show up to the hospital, that process and the things, the burdens that they got to go through right now. Prayers over to all of them. And for him, the ultimate major soldier salute. Continue to go up, brother. We want to hear your story. Go do your thing out here and go all the way up. As ChudTheBuilder has now learned that you can't play with this type of stuff. And we'll have a link in the description where you can watch the clip in the beginning in full from Channel 2, as they was one of the people that came with the update. And I started circulating last night that he officially had been charged with attempted murder along with other charges. But to add this other thing to the storyline, and we'll get into the write-up in just a second, He was at court for a whole nother case that he had right now. And he campaigned for it consistently, and he completely got elected. Dalton the degenerate, Chud the crash out, you are the example of what you talking about with us. You calling us chimps and monkeys and this or that. Let me be clear with this dude right here. The dude that believes in go viral and not trying. Hey, you went out super sad. How in the world you shoot yourself with your own gun and you the one that started it? Now, he told the police a story.
Wait. Wait. He shot his own self with his own gun? What? Oh no, man. Come on, man. What is we doing here? Huh? What? Oh, hell.
Story and things of that nature. I don't know exactly what was true or not, but he just got out of jail for doing the dine and dash, basically resisting arrest and disorderly conduct. Supposedly the feds came and hollered at him after that about his conduct on the internet as of late, trying to agitate, instigate, aggravate black people into basically attacking him so he could get a free kill. It almost went all the way left for him at the gas station that day, and that should have been the wake-up call for him that, hey, I'm gonna have my day. And right now, you got your day. And we need to highlight and make it blasted everywhere that he shot himself for the simple fact you is got your mindset is I'm finna go after people, target people, and you obviously not built for that because you instantly got to telling the police what happened. When the other dude slapped the phone out your head, you instantly called the police. You are super, super sad as a man, bro. But we saw your cross-dressing photos and, you know, your drag queen style. They got put out there as well. And other things got put out there as well about you. But you coming out here agitating.
Whoa. Hey, good evening, VSC. How you doing? Wait a minute. Lord Jesus Christ. A cross-dressing white boy is sitting up antagonizing black people into arguments because he want to throw out racial slurs. Boy, you can't make this up. The man dressed in... Wait a minute, Big Ant. That man for real, he dressed in drag for real. Bro, I don't want to see that shit though, but hell no. Can't no dude that's in a dress sit up here and think he gonna, man, please, ain't gonna happen.
Us, boy, you better knock it off because you done ran out of luck. And the write-up says this. Live streamer ChudTheBuilder has been charged with attempted murder following a confrontation that involved an exchange of gunfire outside a Tennessee courthouse Wednesday. Etherly was the person who opened fire, and he appeared to have shot himself in the arm. The news website Clarksville Now reported, citing Nash. On Wednesday, the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office shared that Etherly has been charged with attempted murder, employing a firearm during a dangerous felony, and an aggravated assault and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. Etherly was scheduled to appear at the courthouse at 9 a.m. Wednesday as the defendant in a contract/debt case, according to an online docket. So you got all type of cases going on, Dalton the degenerate. Let's be clear. You talk bad about black people. You call us racist terms. You call us animal names and things of that nature. Let me tell you something about us. You look up the statistics and facts. Most black people, well over the majority, are never going to get charged with an attempted murder. I don't care what the media tell you or sell you. We never gonna do a $400 dine and dash. This is majority of us. This is not, this is well over the majority. High majority of us. We not finna go to jail for antagonizing other races and recording ourselves online. And we're not gonna shoot ourselves, even though shooting yourself common. That's the thing that does happen. So it happens. Like, it's something that can go wrong for anybody who carries a gun. Most definitely, it can happen, no doubt about it. But in your situation, you was being an antagonist. It wasn't no just simple mistake. You brought it on yourself right there. That was God trying to show you something, dog. You ain't doing none of this in the name of God. You's a certified fraud. And guess what? We gonna celebrate the brother. We don't have his name released right now, but we gonna most definitely champion him. Hey, let's turn it all the way up. Hey, I ain't telling nobody to crash out. I ain't telling nobody go hit them, put their hands on them, sacrifice your freedom. But if you feel like you got to do that, we gonna celebrate you with you. I'm not.
And well, I'm gonna put it like this. People like that, and I'll just be honest, right? I report on it, but like if something happened to him, you know, I'm not wishing it on him, but like I'm not gonna shed no tears if something happened to him either. Hey, what's going on, Elevate Me? What's the word? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hope all is well. Like, I'm not gonna have no pity party for the man if something is to happen to him, but I'm not gonna go out my way to like celebrate that, because at the end, the way I look at it with people like that is that they eventually gonna get what they deserve anyway. All you got to do is just sit back and wait. All you got to do is just sit back and wait, ladies and gentlemen. People like Chud the Builder, he's only doing that down there where he's from. Let him go outside of Tennessee and do all that. Let him go. Let him go to Memphis. You right there in Tennessee. Just go a few hours on up to Memphis, and you go antagonize them black people down there in Memphis. I guarantee you won't come back the same way that you came. Now that I can guarantee. He's only doing this where he feels comfortable at doing those type of situations. He thinks he can get away with it. Again, take him up out of that element, that area, put him in another area and tell him to do the exact same thing. We gonna see him on the news, unalived. Excuse me. Exactly, Elevate Me. He got exactly what he had coming to him. You antagonizing black folks. Now, again, you got a lot of black folks that would just ignore him, but then you got some that ain't. And just because you got a gun, they ain't stopped making guns when they made yours. Like, to me, that's the most ridiculous thing in the world. You bringing a gun to try to antagonize black people in hopes that they frog up at you so you can sit up here and say, oh, I was in my right to do so. He attacked me first. No, you attacked the person with the antagonizing remarks towards their race. And again, yes, you do have black people that's ignorant, but then you got some black people that just ain't gonna even fall for the banana in the tailpipe, and they just gonna walk away from you. Yeah, yep, you got it. Bye-bye. And keep it moving. See, I'm one of them black folks, I'm gonna tell you bye-bye, and I'm gonna keep moving. I'm not gonna sit up here and jaw jank with them. Man, think what you wanna think. Long as you ain't putting your hands on me, I don't give a damn about nothing what you're saying.
I'm telling you to do that, especially now they are watching him, and he might be, you know, we're gonna see how this play out. If with this case, he's still innocent until proven guilty in the court of law, but we'll see how it play out, because he didn't basically gonna be self-snitching as well, because he the one that recorded it. Tell me what y'all think. You can't be that doggone lost. We got more coming, more videos. Also, tap into the Urban Politicians TV Patreon on the Ev's website or the app. Let's lock it in and get to it. Stay on your pivot.
Rich people are saying you'll get rich if you hit this guy. They're all publicly saying if y'all assault this guy, we'll make you rich. Did I shoot myself, or did it graze it?
You penetrated, yeah.
Like, bro, he's a goofy. Like, bro, I would never take a dude like that seriously, bro. I wouldn't. He is a young man. He thinks that he can continue to keep getting away with what he's doing. He's live streaming it, and he's looking for an audience to cheer him on. Think about that. Think about that for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. That is an individual that is thirsty for attention on social media. So much so that he is looking for a big crowd of people to cheer him on. Yeah. All right. This is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Nurse Betty, what's the word? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hope all is well with you, Nurse Betty. Appreciate you sliding through. Appreciate you sliding through. Man, this Chud the Builder, I will be following the case with Chud the Builder. Now, I most definitely, just to let y'all know, any information that comes out about this individual, yes. Now I will be reporting on this. All right. Any type of information that comes out about Chud the Builder, I will be speaking about it. All right. See, here's the thing. That to me is played out. Young man, no one cares about your bullshit rant and raving. What up with it, Wolfpack, man? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, man, it's Wolfpack's birthday, man. Can y'all please tell Wolfpack, man, happy birthday, man? Shout out to Wolfpack, man. Good afternoon, Latanya. How you doing? Yeah, he was charged with attempted. They said he was charged with attempted murder, Nurse Petty. That's what the news report just said. They said they charged him with attempted murder, not attempted manslaughter. Yeah, not attempted. They said attempted murder. Shit. And then he shot himself too. He shot himself too, Nurse Petty. Like, what type of bullshit is that? The man, see, God don't bless no mess. Tell me where I'm lying at, ladies and gentlemen. God don't bless no mess. And you sitting up here going live, showing people that you antagonizing. Yeah. Look, Nurse Petty, yeah. It's attempted murder. It ain't even attempted manslaughter. And the man gonna pull through, because at first they thought that he wasn't gonna make it, right? So the man is gonna make it and make a full recovery. Oh yeah, it's over with for Chud the Builder. It's over with. If he found guilty anyway, he'd have crashed out over for the internet to get clicks, likes, and monetary gain just to go to jail. Look at the goofy shit. So you wanted to go viral, so going to jail, but you wanted to go viral first. But now you, this is insane. Can anybody tell me who want to go to jail to chase some clout off of any social media platform? I'm not about to, man, look here. Fuck all that. I'm not about to go to jail in order for people to be like, yeah, Johnny Blaze, he a real one. He went to jail. And you know what? You have ignorant people that will sit up here and root you on for going to jail. Man, he a real one. He a real what? He in jail. He real dumb. He real dumb. Man, crashing out, ain't thinking about the consequences of his actions. None of that. We all have to think about our look. Look, it's one thing to talk shit and say certain shit, but then to me, if you really not about all that, then don't say it. Because people will show, especially on social media, they will hold you to it. The moment you will sit up here and say, man, I'll beat you. Man, when we go? And guess what? People are going to hold you to what you say. And if you don't follow up on what you say, as long as you don't give a fuck now, okay, cool. But like, people will literally hold you to what you say, and they will bash you if you don't follow up on what you're talking about. That's why I ain't about to sit up here and say, I'm doing nothing to no man. Look here, I ain't got no problem. We good. Look, if I offended you in any way, I apologize. But I ain't got no beef now. No. See, again, no problems. I'm allowed to be talked about. It's okay. I'm not that frickle about a stranger talking shit about me in the first damn place. It's cool. It's a sound decision that you make to respond to what you want to respond to. So you can't sit up here and get mad when it don't go your way, though. When you do respond, how about you just not say nothing and move on? How about, why are you trying to prove a point to a stranger that you never broke bread with in the first place, ladies and gentlemen? Can anybody tell me that? Shouldn't be having to explain yourself to nobody. You grown. You do what you do. People aren't going to be on your side about every single thing that you talk about, what you speak about, what your opinion about. So what? Stand your ground about what you are saying. It ain't, to me, I can learn from VSG. I can learn from Nurse Petty. I can learn from Wolfpack. I can learn from Latanya. I'm not so short-minded that I can't sit up here and listen to other ideas that is presented to me. Hell, I'm always being the one that's presenting certain things to people and putting certain things on out there because, see, I'm a thinker. I'm a thinker. I really like to look at the whole picture of things, and I like to evolve myself into other avenues of being able to talk about a variety of things, not just one thing and then that's that. No. You know, and again, you really have to pay attention to the whole room. Read the room. Read the room. If you're not good at reading the room, then guess what? And I'm just being honest, as a content creator, you're going to drown. You got to learn when to read the room, know when to hold them, and know when to fold them. That's on you if you don't know it, because ain't nobody going to sit up here and hold no grown person's hand on out here. You better be aware of everything. You can be aware but not say nothing. What's wrong with that? Okay, fine. Ha ha, laugh at that shit and keep it moving, because at the end of the day, these people over the internet can't physically hurt you. I mean, don't get it confused now. You know, off the internet, real life shit can happen, yes. But that still don't mean that you have to fall subjected to it, especially if you know that's not you at all. Yep, you got it. Yep, I'm a bitch ass nigga on the sidelines. I'm just gonna stay a bitch ass nigga on the sidelines, and I'm not. I ain't gotta keep no score. Fuck the score. I'm just gonna be a bitch ass nigga on the sidelines looking. That's it. I ain't got no opinion. I may laugh at some shit, but y'all ain't gonna know I laughed at nothing. I'm just gonna be quiet. Shit. Bro, he getting everything that he deserves. And like I said, I ain't gonna throw no party for him if somebody get him or none of that. Look, bro, I don't do hate, right? And I get everybody is entitled to feel the way they feel. So I'm not taking nothing away from nobody on how they feel about that man, but I feel no way about him. Fuck him. Hey, G Mama Body, he gets what he gets. I ain't got no sympathy for him. I ain't got none. So I'm not gonna sit up here, but I'm not gonna sit up here and hold no live stream to sit up here because then I'm no better than the people. I'm no better than, look, no. I'm just not, I ain't built that way to sit up here and tear nobody down. He's tearing his own self down with his own actions. So I'm not here to help him tear his own cell phone down. Hey, he want to tear his own cell phone down, and it's all for the internet. Hey, I don't need to do shit. I could just sit back and just watch. I ain't got no real opinion about no damn Chud the Builder. He's a clown. He is a straight clown, ladies and gentlemen. It is no way around that shit. That man is a clown. The fuck? I mean, what do y'all, I mean, what else do you can't really elaborate too much on that because dude was already a clown from the get. So, I mean, we don't really need to elaborate too much on that. Dude gonna get what he gonna get. The end. He gonna get what he get. Shit. And I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna laugh at him. I'm gonna react to it. I'm gonna laugh at his old clown ass because we all know he's air-packed. He won't go outside of Clarksville, Tennessee, and do none of the shit that he's doing in that neighborhood. No, that's where he comfortable at, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. Of course he's gonna do that shit where he's comfortable at and where he lives at because he thinks he's above it because of his skin. I'm already clocking him on what he doing. Please. Hell no. But anyway, now before I go into the next video, it was I want to say, because I saw this. Wait a minute. Okay, and shout out to the Fraud Bureau. Now this one is not that long. It's like 11 minutes, y'all. Now this one
on May
different.
3rd.
Parents tried to hide their fugitive son from the police. Now I want to say that again. Parents tried to hide their fugitive son from the police. Now, this is a summary of this video, all right? After running from a traffic stop in 2021, a wanted man managed to stay hidden for more than 2 years until deputies finally tracked him down to a house where his own family lies started falling apart the moment the police arrived. What followed was a tense confrontation filled with nervous whispers, moving curtains, and desperate excuses as officers realized the fugitive they have been searching for was hiding inside the home the entire time. All right. Fair use, again, shout out to the Fraud Bureau for this body cam footage. Fair use allows me to get commentary to give my opinion about said body cam footage without any malice intent. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
2021 deputies attempted a traffic stop on a man named Jeffrey for driving with a suspended license, but before the officer could finish the stop, Jeffrey suddenly sped away and disappeared. Authorities spent more than 2 years trying to track him down.
Sounds like a TV. Do you hear anything?
I hear something. Excuse me. Sorry to scare you. Deputy Sir at the Sheriff's Office. Hey, we're looking for Jeff. Does Jeff live here?
No, actually, you guys came by a couple of days ago.
Okay. Us or Tarpon Springs?
Pardon me?
Was it us or Tarpon Springs?
Tarpon Springs.
Okay.
They are, let me get my phone. Just a moment. I'm Julie. I'm the property owner.
Okay.
They, the parents were renting from me
Okay.
and really tore up my property.
So they're no longer here.
No, but I do have their address.
Okay. Is it local?
Yes.
Okay. I'll meet you at the front door.
Yes, of course.
The property owner's coming out front. She said that the parents live. How old is this person?
He was born in 91.
Okay, so they said that must be their son. She was renting the property to the parents.
Oh.
She's going to come to the door. She says she has a forwarding address.
How you doing, Deputy Sheriff's
Opening
Office?
the door, coming out.
Okay, no, it's all good. Do you know who Jeffrey is?
Yes. He's the son of the renter I had.
Okay.
I'm the property owner. I'm sure you saw my Georgia plates.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can give you their address. Tarpon was already here a couple nights ago.
They don't make notes, so we don't see
Yeah,
them.
so I'll make notes.
But we'll make a note so nobody
I
comes
had
to
my.
knock on your
It's
door.
okay. It's just the midnight knocks. You know that they're.
Yeah,
It's
I bet.
keeping
Are
me
you
up a lot.
staying here?
Yes, I'm moving back.
Okay.
They did enough destruction on this house where I'll be here at least a year to put all the systems back together. So I'm a little upset.
That much damage, huh?
Yep. I just don't know how someone's capable of like doing the stuff they did, and I just don't know how they did it. I'm really stunned.
Was it just him, Jeffrey? That lived
No, he's with his parents. He
Oh,
hides
okay.
under his parents, and the mailman came to me and said there's no forwarding order. I can't sue him. Obviously, that's a waste of time.
there? Yeah.
But they said they just put in a hold mail, and they moved somewhere else. And then she came back to me, and she was really upset because my property management company wouldn't give her the deposit back. Let me get that for you. It's on here somewhere. So she came to me and sicked some of her little friends on me too.
Well, if they come back, you know to call Tarpon Springs and have her trespass from your property.
Oh, she's been here twice.
We'll have her trespass called too.
Yeah.
She knocks on your door?
Just
Does they knock on your door?
no, they're actually just going in and out of the gates. So I have to go by Ace and get some
Okay.
blocks. My
So
neighbor
what-
was the one that
So
was
listen to
telling
me. What
me.
you need to do is, if they show back up on the property, immediately call Tarpon Springs because you're in Tarpon's area, and have them come by to do a trespass. If they show back up after the trespass, they go to jail.
I would like that. I think she's well aware of the law, so it makes it a little hard to.
I know, but if you have a confrontation with us and she's gonna leave, don't even do anything. Just call Tarpon.
Okay, this is it. We haven't received a deposit check back. They're very careful about keeping Jeff hidden. I had a HVAC guy come here that had an appointment. We had it all set up. They could see him moving in the, and not here, but around the corner. They could see him moving around back there. And they kept telling me, we're banging on the door. This guy won't come to the door. And that wasn't the only systems guy I had that was trying to get in here. And
Yeah.
that they hide him, and on the lease it didn't say he was here. I didn't know anything about it. And then the HVAC guy came the other day and he was like, that guy Jeff's trouble, man. You're really lucky you got out of here. I'm thinking, well, if I had a nickel for every Camel cigarette butt, I'd be a millionaire.
Well, he has a warrant, so that's why we're checking.
We're trying to get a hold of him. I appreciate you giving me the information.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you.
And
I mean, let me ask the chat. How many of y'all will hide your child from going to jail? You knowing that your child about to go to jail, right? You know it. But you also don't want your child to be in jail either. So it's a lot of parents on out there that be conflicted. You got some parents, they will most definitely, if they can, take the charge for their kid. But then you got some parents, don't come here to my house. If you out there doing all that foolishness, bye-bye. and the mom and daddy get you the hell on up out of there. I mean, you know, look, Nurse Petty, and I understand that. Why you think that I don't care if you is my mom and my daddy. You're not gonna jeopardize my freedom, and you bring your bullshit to me. I'm gonna tell you, you need to turn yourself in, or you can't stay here. Because then the moment that you stay here and you stay there more than a day, now I'm complicit to your bullshit. Oh, fuck no. No. You got to figure it out within 24 hours on where you need to go, because you can't be here, because now my freedom is at risk. I love you to death. That don't mean I'm going to take your weight on your own crime. Shit, hell no. That's why it be funny to me when people sit up here and they sit up here and try to figure out, well, damn, John, you a no good ass son. You will turn your own mom and daddy in. Yes, because I know my mom and my daddy won't ever allow me to come to their home with any type of felonious BS that I'm doing in the streets. They're not going to let me come there. They're going to tell the police on me. They love me to death, but they love themselves more. How it's supposed to be. How can I fault my parents for loving themselves more? Yes, they supposed to love their kids and protect their kids. But when their kids are sitting up here going astray, sometimes tough love is needed. You can't keep hiding your kids away from their own responsibilities, because then, in my opinion, they'll never learn if you always enabling them. No, my parents didn't enable me at all. Shit, yeah, go on out there and be dumb if you want to. This was going to happen to you. This was going to end up happening to you. Either you're going to go to jail or you're going to be 6 feet under. And guess what? I ain't taking no rap for you either. You on your own. The fuck? I just sit up here. I don't care what I did. Going to jail tonight. I ain't called my mama or my daddy about nothing. I did it. The fuck I'm calling them for to worry them about my own felonious bullshit? I'm a grown-ass man on out here. If I don't know how to behave, then guess what? I'm gonna continue to keep going to jail. The fuck? I'm a grown-ass man. I ain't sitting up here calling my mama and calling my daddy every time I get into some trouble. These old weak-ass man. Let me shut up. Let me shut up.
I can see in it from here. Nothing yet.
Hello, is Jeff here? Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Is Jeffrey here?
No, ready for
He's
you.
not home? We just need to speak with him. Do you know where he's at?
No,
Does he live here?
he stays here sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't know where he's living now?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we just need to speak with him, but you don't know where his girlfriend lives.
Regarding what?
You got a card or something? Yeah.
I'm asleep.
Sorry, actually, I'm out of cards. But if you just tell him to give us a call at the sheriff's office, we just need to speak with him. It's no big deal. Okay. All right. Thanks. Have a good day.
LaTanya, I had parents that told me up front, if I get in trouble, don't call them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I literally did. If I got in trouble, I couldn't call them. I had to deal with the consequences on my own. They told me cleanly, if you get locked up, don't call me. and especially if they were showing certain situations that you can actually put yourself in, and then you still end up going. It's like at that point, I had the type of parents we showed you, look, don't go that way. Excuse me. And then I said, oh, fuck that shit. They don't know what they talking about. And then I turn around and I go down that path that they told me not to. Then I get in trouble and go to jail. Then they on some, no, don't call me. If they found out, if my mama was there and found out that she caught me selling drugs, bro, she was going to turn me into the goddamn police and get me arrested because why I brought the drugs up in her house. I ain't had no business. That's some disrespectful bullshit right there, right? I don't give a fuck how much your mama loved you. I disrespected the fuck up out my mama by bringing some motherfucking drugs up in her house without her knowledge. That just call it for what it is. Because your damn show ain't telling this. Now, unless you got one of them cool type of mamas that yeah, you could talk to your mama like that. And guess what? You got relationships like that too. Kids can tell their mama every goddamn thing. They can bring all the company, smoke all the weed, sell all the goddamn drug. So long as you right here in this house, you do all that shit. Yeah. So it happens, and it is what it is. I don't judge. I mean, you know, my mama didn't do that shit, so it is what it is.
And he said he stays here sometimes.
Hey, how are you, sir? Hey, so this is Jeff's vehicle.
Yeah,
How did he get to his girlfriend's?
I have no idea, but I know that's not running very well. I think the brakes are short.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna sit down the end of the street all day long. If I see him leave here, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna arrest you and your wife as well for harboring a felon.
Eventually,
Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? That's the way you do it, though. Damn. I'm going to sit on this block all day. And if I see your son leave up out of there, I'm arresting. Most definitely, I'm going to arrest him. But I'm going to arrest you and the wife. Now, I bet you now, the mama and daddy thinking about that shit now, like, wait a minute, son. Now, we ain't signed up to be trying to go to jail for you now. We know you hiding out now, but now they talking about taking us to jail. I will hope that they'll change their mind.
deputies located him at a house where his parents first denied he was there and claimed he was staying with a girlfriend, but officers noticed his vehicle outside, movement behind the curtains, and whispered conversations coming from inside. After warning the family they could be arrested for harboring a felon, Jeffrey finally walked out and surrendered to deputies. He was arrested for fleeing a traffic stop and driving on a suspended license, and despite hiding from police for more than 2 years, he was ultimately sentenced to just 1 day in jail.
For harboring a felon, okay? Right now, he's a felon. Okay, he has a warrant and he's a felon, and the only way the warrant's going to be cleared, okay, is for fleeing law enforcement. Okay, so yep, really. So if he's here, you guys are harboring a felon, and you both will go to jail for harboring a felon. So if he's here, he's just better off just come with us and get it done. He has a bond; he can bond out, so that would be the best. Does that make sense to you? So just have him come out so we can talk to him.
I'm gonna go see these.
Okay.
He's here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think you like that. It's going to do like this.
Right. Well, let me see if he's here.
No.
Let me see if he's here.
Oh, wow, hey, Bob.
Went from he's at his girlfriend's to let me see if he's here, right?
Yeah. We know he's been there.
Yeah, they're waking him up. He's sleeping. Jeff, you
Or
need to
he's
go
talking-
talk-
he's talking
Jeff,
to
you
the
need to
mother.
go talk to these guys. Because me and Mom don't want to go to jail.
Or the mom's saying, no, no, no. We'll see.
I'm gonna stay parked down the street. I got nothing else better to do.
Can you see that?
I can see in there, because he went over, she was standing there, and they stopped and talked face to face for a second or two. Yeah, they would have already been back by now. They're talking to him. Yeah, you need to get up.
Yeah, because if he wasn't, I'd be like, he's not here.
Right.
You know.
Can you see?
No,
You can't? You can see the mom in the back?
Every now and then.
I thought I heard a screen door close too.
Hey, where's Jeff?
You have a warrant?
Yeah, we do. He's got a warrant. Yeah, we're with him now. Get him.
Huh?
He's got a warrant. Have Jeff come out. Well, we saw him there. We know Jeff's here.
I know, well, I'm just asking him.
Yeah. Have Jeff come out.
Excuse me?
Yeah, we already saw he's here.
Where's he at?
He's got a warrant.
Right now, this is not right. I don't have any. What's going on?
We'll get more information.
You guys can't even tell me.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
So you know more than we do. You fled from law
No, I
enforcement.
didn't.
Yeah,
I
you
never.
did.
No, I did not, sir.
Well, listen, we don't even know the case. The judge wants to see you. That's basically it.
The judge dropped.
Hold on. Oh, I got it.
Who was that?
How long is the
Who was
warrant been
that,
active?
Chad?
You guys know how long the warrant's been active for?
Let's back it out.
I got nothing on.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, no problem.
Switch them.
Not necessary.
All right, have a seat.
I want to bring that in the gym. Just throw that away, whatever.
You know,
Now, Latanya, I wonder if that was a black couple having a black son from the police, do you think they just showed the same grace to the black couple like they showed grace to this white couple? Me personally, I would like to think so, but I really don't. I really don't think that they would have showed the same grace with a black couple hiding a son from the law than this white couple with a white son. I think it would have been a whole different scenario. Now, I could be wrong, but I really seriously think that the police showed them a lot of grace by even giving them the chance at that point to tell them, look, you harboring a felon. So by you doing that, you're complicit in the whole thing. You can go to jail. That's everywhere. That's everywhere. Not just where they at. That's everywhere. You can't knowingly have someone that's running from the damn law up in your damn space and you're keeping them and you're gonna get a charge too. The fuck? I'm gonna get a charge? No. Yeah, he right here. Come get him. The fuck? Look, I'm sneaking off. Hey, yeah, officer. Yeah, he up in here, man. Look, please don't make it so obvious when you come. I'm gonna keep him here for you. I'm sorry, son, but I got to get you the hell up out of here because, see, you bringing heat to my damn house. I don't want the police staking my damn house out and shit. You got to go. Since you don't want to leave and you think you're going to hide out here forever, no, you got to go. You did what you did. Take your weight and get the hell on up out of my damn house. But see, it don't work that way because then they'll find every excuse to want to still stay. Please, I ain't got nobody. Please, you my mama, you my daddy. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm just speaking from off my own experiences. Again, I know it's different strokes for different folks because I done heard all different type of perspectives about that, right? All I'm saying is it don't matter with my parents. Look, you out there doing what you doing, you gonna go to jail. Don't call me. Don't sit up here and ask me for no money for to put on your books or none of that shit. Telling you. I mean, it is what it is, though, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest. And these kids nowadays, right? Parents like to babysat their kids, in my opinion. They don't want them to face the harsh reality of the world. So they'd rather hide them and hide them and hide them. No, I kind of disagree with that. Yes, you don't want to put them out there before they really ready, but at the same time, when they make a mistake, they can't keep running back to old mom and daddy to help them bail them out of their own bullshit. They got to stand up and face the consequences like adults. Run into your damn that man, to me, that, you know what? Never mind.
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah.
Step right up there. We'll get the cuffs in front for you.
Yeah, thank you. I got 13 broken bones.
Okay. Yeah,
And a punctured lung.
wow. So what happened?
Some guy hit me head on. I guess he was looking at his cell phone or
Oh,
whatever.
jeez. Where was it at?
Coming off of Veterans in Tampa.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I was on my way home from work.
So did he stop or did he run?
No, he stopped.
Okay.
Yeah, they got him. Jesus. But yeah, he ended up breaking 5 of my ribs, puncturing my lung, 5 vertebrae in my back, my shoulder, my chest, my clavicle, my wrists.
How do you say your last name? Just let him know. We'll get these up first. We'll feel a lot better for you.
Yeah. My shoulders are.
Yeah. Let me know how I can be okay?
Okay. No, that's okay. That's good. Yeah, thank you.
Now, am I going to sit up here and judge that couple for hiding their son away from the police? No. For the most part, they did what any parent would do to try to protect their kids, even when there are adults. But I'm still going to say the same thing, though. You can't enable an adult, even if it's your kid. You got to let them be an adult and face their mistakes on their own. It's only so much you're going to be able to be there for them. And especially if you did try to tell them edgewise on the type of activities that they like to do that is not so on the legal side, right? You just hope and pray that it turns out in their favor. But, I mean, come on now. When you out here doing wrong, you rolling the dice. You playing craps with your life. You hoping that you hit a real good lucky streak and hit 7s and 11s right out the door. But when you hit that truck, when you hit Snake Eyes, boom. When you hit that AC Doocy, boom. Or when you hit trucks, you just be all discombobulated. Oh, yeah, look, Tanya, you already know he about to blow that phone on up. He about to ask mom and daddy to put some money on his books. He going to try to see if they going to come. Well, you know, they going to come to his court date. Yeah, mom and daddy going to be there at his court date. They going to be at all his court dates. Yeah, they're going to be at all his court dates. And look how old that man is. That man is a full-grown adult. A full-grown adult. Still got to run to mommy and daddy when he gets into a problem. But you want to be an adult when you out there in the world doing what you're doing. But see, when you do trouble, when you get into some trouble, and instead of you being all the way an adult and not even having to hide at your mom and dad's house, you decide to do that and then bring the police to your mommy and daddy's house. That's not no adult thing. That's not the adult thing, mature adult thing to do. You should never want to bring drama to your own mother and your own father's house in the first place. That's wrong. That is completely wrong. But hey, it is what it is. I'm about to take me a brief intermission, ladies and gentlemen, but I will be right back. All right. All right, all right, all right. I'm back. All right, cut the music. All right. Now, the next video I'm about to go over with y'all, this is a body cam footage of a mother that got the police called on her because she was allegedly abusing her kids. So the people at the school, the higher ups, gave 911 a call in regards to her kids. Now, this happened on October the 16th of 2025. In Ohio, police were called to a school after reports of a mother abusing her kids. This is coming from Body Cam Leak. They dropped this 19 hours ago. What's the word, Reggie Red? Salute to you, bro. Fair use. This is me giving commentary to this particular body cam footage. This is not of my own content. Shout out again to Body Cam Leak for the body cam footage. Fair use allows me to critique good and bad. This is for educational and educational and entertainment purposes only.
What would make this mom abuse her child to the point where the school had to call the police?
How are you?
You said talk to you soon. Well,
Yeah, here I am. What do you got for me,
All right.
unfortunately?
we have a family of 3 students here, all siblings. Mom just got them all back a few months ago. Okay, she had them, and then I believe, from my understanding, it was domestic violence. Dad might be away. You know, we say away, kids say away, in jail or whatever.
Yeah.
No, not in the picture. I think there's like actually like some kind of restraining order type thing anyway. So mom had, of course, like CSP was involved. The kiddos were in foster care for quite some time. Mom got a couple of them back. I have a 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grader here. She got a couple of them back, and then it was a little while until she got the 3rd one back. 4 or 5 weeks ago, they dropped CSB, dropped the case, if that like close the case, whatever, sorry. Close the case. She did not think that they should close the case, Children's Services. She's like, you know, I would love to think that mom's ready. She said, my opinion, I just don't think she's ready. She said, but so if there is anything, let me know. So I did try to call this morning. There's been some things going on. As soon as that came, mom acted really timid and really nice, and she was like, hi, Mrs. Haller. When she came in, she was like, it was a facade, you could tell. Like, you couldn't even hear her sometimes. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. And then she would talk a little bit louder. I'm telling you, the minute the case closed, Ava is one of the daughters. She started medication a couple months back. She was taking her medication, acting really, you know, her behavior had really changed. As soon as the case closed, Ava runs out of medication. Doctor, and so I was asking mom, like, Ava's saying she didn't get her medication. She's like under tables, running around the building. Like, there's obviously behavior concerns now. What's going on? She's like, well, she ran out. I said, well, when's our appointment? Because, you know, that's a controlled substance. They make you go to the doctor every 30 days or whatever. That doesn't make sense. Well, her appointment's not for like another week and a half. Well, where's the medicine? So that's something we were struggling with. Mom started getting an attitude right away with me after the case was closed. Well, now I see how y'all are. You're just bothering my kid. My kid gets bullied every day, and you don't want to do anything about him, but you're, you know, or do anything what happens to him, but you're all over discipline. Ugh. And like giving me, I was like, a flip, like she switched a flip, like flipped a switch right now.
Okay.
Like as soon as it closed. No medication, attitude, kids are being picked up late. Instead of addressing the medication, she would say, I'm just picking her up. I'm not dealing with this. Pick them up, take them out of school. I'm like, Mom, they can't miss school. I mean, we have an RN in the building. Somehow she got notes from the doctor that gives Ava her medication, and the notes said that the doctor believes Mom's either taking them or selling them. No reason she's running out. So now we started this week giving the medication here at school.
Okay.
Which is good. Ava came in this morning to get her medication. She was sitting here. She was fine. She took her back up to class. Teacher comes to me and says, Mrs. Miller, she has a fat lip. And I was like, well, then Ava comes up to me and says, it feels like the pill is stuck right here. And I was like, that's because you didn't really take any water. So I said, Ava, what happened to your lip? And she said, I fell on the concrete last night. I said, really? Is that really what happened? Because I don't see like a cut or scratches or anything. And she goes, well, do you want me to tell you the truth? And I said, what happened? I said, you're not in trouble. So she proceeds to tell me they had tacos last night, spilled taco meat on the floor. Mom got angry, drug Ava down the steps. It sounds like Ava was kind of like resisting. And so she like put her legs out this way. And the reason I'm telling you, I'll tell you why I'm telling you this, like spread her legs apart. But she was getting punched in the face, slapped in the face. She was hit with a crock in her face. She was getting stomped on, screamed at.
Wait a minute, now. That's a lot that you putting on. Oh, my goodness. That's why these parents have to be aware of, look, it ain't just no place where you drop your kids off at. See, the kids have an outlet to be free because they away from their parents. So you really don't have no control over your kids when they're not around you. And you don't have no control over what they may or may not say about their mouth. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but to me, it's like this lady is really like, she really got it in for this mama for real.
I hate you. Well, so I talked to Ava. This is pretty much the story she told me. Then we pulled Sanaya, the sister Sanai, and the brother Patrick. They all said the same exact thing. And then there's a 4-year-old that has also some kind of medical conditions too. He goes to the hospital, I think, once a week, or he's supposed to, for like blood transfusions. But he was also stomped on, hit in the stomach.
During
like
the same
that.
incident is what all the kids are saying.
Yes, and they all said this separately by themselves, like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I called CSB. I said, I do believe, bless you, I do believe that the case is closed currently. As an intake person, I'm sure you can see there was a history there. Yeah. And she did. And so she said, I'm going to call my supervisor. They're going to send somebody out. And she said, the supervisor said, call APD, have an officer come to the building. So that's why I called.
Okay. So give me a little bit. Let me start making some phone calls. I'll come back in. Yeah, no problem.
She may not answer. Akron Police. Are you Ashley?
Huh?
Are you Ashley?
My asshole.
Are you Ashley?
Yes.
Rome? You need to check on the welfare of your child.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to explain to you what's going on real quick, if that's okay.
That's fine.
You want to have a seat down in the kitchen? So the kids went to school today. They had some injuries on them. And after some interviews, they said that the injuries came from you.
Can I explain?
I'm just telling you that's why we're here, okay? So we need to check the welfare of the child, okay? And at this point, we're going to be taking the child to CSB.
Are you kidding me? Why? Why, sir?
Because of the claims from the children.
Damn. This is a hard one right here, though, y'all. And again, this is a hard one. This is real hard right here. Because just off of it, and then see, she's already hooked up with the system already anyway. So any little thing could trigger them to actually come and get them kids anyway. Like I say, it's a tough one. This is a tough one.
Okay.
Can I know what happened exactly? Can I know what was said exactly?
Yes. Right at this
Can
point.
you close the door? I'm sorry, it's kind of chilly.
Yeah, at this point, what happened is they went to school. One of the children had an injury to their face and their
Her
mouth.
lips.
So she initially said that she fell on some cement. And after some discussion with the child, she said that it was because she was being punished and she was hit. When they talked to your other two children separately, they corroborated that, said that they were also physically disciplined yesterday. Okay.
Don't the kids always tell the truth, ladies and gentlemen? Kids don't know at that point to be trying to tell a lie. They just gonna tell it for what it is. And then you got all three kids confirming the story that you've been putting hands and feet on them. Boy, I'm telling you, this is real hard right here.
So that's where we're at right now.
So is it against the law for me to spank my kids?
It's not against the law for you to use corporal punishment. It is against the law for you to exceed a level of harm.
I didn't harm anybody, though, sir. She got that on her lips from wiggling, and when she ran for me, she fell. We were in the house, though. She didn't fall on concrete. And as far as my son, he has a platelet condition. I didn't even touch him. He's always bruised. I got documents from the hospital.
I don't think anybody's saying that you harmed your child that's here with you.
So what do I have to do?
Children's Service is going to come over here, okay, and they're going to talk to you, okay, and then they're going to take, you know how that goes with the hearing.
See, she's already in the system with the people, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't you just hear what the officer said? You already know how the proceeding is going to go. She's already been in the system with them people, y'all. This is not her first go around with them people coming there doing a welfare check on her kids. Now, one could say that she is not fit to even have her own kids just because of the abuse that's going on up in that house. You could tell something is very off with this woman.
There'll be a hearing that you have to attend probably
Are you kidding me?
down the road, okay?
I can't believe this is happening to me. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this is happening.
But from what I was told, you've been through this before. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you understand that cooperation.
Wow. And you see how the police had to tell her, well, we heard that you already been through this before. So in his mind, he like, well, why you trying to act so outraged? Look, again, I hate to say it, But I think it's better that you don't get your kids back and you worry about getting yourself together. Let a family get your kids and take care of them the right way while you get yourself right. Because at this point, something is off about this woman here, ladies and gentlemen. It's something off. And I'm not being disrespectful or nothing like that, but I mean, I believe, in my opinion, that the kids would be better off without her. She's not fit to care for them kids, in my opinion.
Operation is the key.
I'm correct.
And you are.
I'm overwhelmed because
I know.
I don't even. Why would she tell you she fell on concrete? They did get spankings yesterday for not listening, not cleaning up. Like I told several times, my son put a hole in the wall for playing, bouncing off the walls and stuff. And I'm saying, sit down. This is a 2-bedroom, son. It's 4 of them. Sit down. I'm trying to cook and I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that. The least you can do is clean up. Nobody did homework yesterday. Nobody wants to listen to me. So when I give out spankings, what am I supposed to do? Then they know I'm coming for a spanking, so now they running and the floor is slippery. They got socks on. Hello?
They
taking my kids.
Doing it in front of him. I don't want to do that. But if it becomes an issue enough, we'll 13.
Ava got a whooping yesterday, and she was running. She fell and bust her lip, and I guess she went to school, told them first she fell on the concrete. Then I guess it came out that I gave her a whooping, and the other kids said, "Oh yeah, she gave us whoopings too." But I did. I gave them whoopings because they were bad. They were.
Now, instead of me trying to attack her, I don't know what this woman has been through. Obviously, she's dealing with a lot of stress, being a single parent, because, I mean, it ain't like I see a daddy there with them. We all the time want to sit up here and put so much onus on the parent that's actually there trying their best. And their best may not be on par with a lot of people's best, right? But I kind of feel like she trying. It just ain't working out for her because she's stressed out and she frustrated because she's there by herself taking care of them damn kids. Kids rolling all over her. She don't know what to do. She trying to discipline them, but maybe she's going a little bit too far with it. I mean, there's too many moving parts with that for me to sit up here and all the way judge it completely. Because this is just a body cam, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know her background or anything like that, but damn. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Angie, for that gift. Thank you.
I'm at home. All I got is Darnell here with me. The other kids is at school. The police here talking about they about to call child service to come get my baby. Again.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hey, this is Dr. Adams over at Love Community. Are you guys removing him now?
I'm not 100% sure. The other 3 are at school. I think
Okay.
CSV is coming out here.
Okay, so
now
I'll
to
move him
move
over there, okay?
Okay. Ashley, what's his first name?
She's overwhelmed. That's without a question in the dough. She is very much so overwhelmed. Again, I don't condone her abusing her kids though, but can I still understand though that she could be overwhelmed and it's a lot of stress on her to make sure that them kids is good and all this and that by herself? Yes, I can have some type of empathy for her, right? Do you want to see her continuously keep going through this? No. I hate that this is happening to her kids, that the kids got to be removed and be up in the system. And the police made it a pact to let her know, look, you've been through this before, right? That right there in itself, okay, one time, okay, get your shit together so you don't have to ever go through that again. But the second time around, now they are looking at you a certain way. Now they're going to be real skeptical on this second time around that DCFS got to even be involved. So now they're going to make it even more difficult for her to even get her kids back the second time around of this going on. Why? It's a lot of variables in this situation. I look at it as she's probably, and I'm just giving my opinion about it because I don't know, but I feel like she's overwhelmed. And it's just her doing it by herself. A lot of people don't try to look at that part of it, though. They'll just quickly blame her and say, well, she ain't being on top of her kids and being disciplined. Well, shit, damn. Okay, she didn't make the kids by herself now. Where's the damn daddy at? Damn, I mean, shit. Again, and then it be black men that be so ready to want to blame a black woman in a situation like this and say, well, she's an unfit mother and this and that. But what about the other variables that comes into play about her just doing it by herself and she trying to figure it out the best way she can? Am I really trying to give her a way out? No. But I still understand it's other moving parts to all of this.
I know. So you've been through it before, right? There'll be processes and stuff like that where you can let them know what happened, but we have to go off of what the kids said. Okay.
Actually, I mean, if it's like you say, then you just gotta okay, then you gotta articulate that to them, okay? But and I understand that you may have recently got the kids back, but then you know how the process works, okay?
Hey,
Hi,
how are
how are you?
I'm doing it.
Are you
Dr. Adams.
Doctor, are you a caseworker or are you okay? Are you familiar with everything going on?
Yeah, give me a second here. I'm trying to get hold of somebody at intake.
Okay.
Just let me talk to her for 1 second. Give me a second.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so here's the deal. So he's not gone yet, but I need you to keep your wits about you and to think about this, okay? So they're going to charge you. I'm going to go down there. I already texted Ann, but they're going to charge you with 3 counts of child endangerment and 3 counts of domestic violence.
And we didn't want to do anything like that in front of Darbell. Okay,
right.
So that's why we're just asking for your cooperation. I know it's not easy. It's probably very, very difficult for you. But obviously, you have people that care about you. We just want this to go as peacefully as possible. Okay.
So you tell me what you need me to do. And so they're going to take you, they're going to book you in, and then we'll find out all the information. We'll do the TDM tomorrow. We'll try to get the kids with Avery.
So if I'm going to jail,
they're going to have to take you and book you in.
I'm going to go to a thing tomorrow.
Well, we don't know if when you're going to get bonded out in the morning. You'll have arraignment in the morning. They don't have anything to do with this. They have to do what they have to do.
This
So
Friday, you'll go tomorrow morning. I'm
yeah.
sorry to mean to
No,
interrupt
you're fine.
But just to cover your point, you will go to arraignment in the morning. If you are out, then they will. I mean, I don't. You have any criminal history? I don't think you do. No. So you probably get a bond of some type once you make an appearance. You're arraigned, and hopefully you can make the meeting. If not, they're going to be in contact.
If not, we'll be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
we'll be there, and we'll be at court tomorrow. Okay. I know. I see what you're thinking, and I just want you to remember everything you do from this point forward is going to affect you one way or the other. Okay? So let them do their job, and then we'll try and figure this out at the end. Okay? Okay? All right.
go ahead and have a seat. We'll wait until the wagon gets here. Yeah, it's more comfortable than riding back here.
Miranda out there yet? Not yet. She just found out she was charged. Real quick, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay? And then I'll ask you a few questions. You can decide at that point if you want to talk, okay? Do you understand these rights that I just read to you? Having that in mind, you want to talk to me about what happened last night with the kids?
My kids were being unruly.
Okay.
Weren't listening to my direction. Were play fighting. They put a hole in my wall, and I gave them all whoopings. When I whooped Ava, she ran through my house. I chased her. She fell. And after that, it was over because she hurt herself. I got a good couple licks in with the purse strap.
Okay.
And that was it.
You can look at Tanya and tell that this is a young woman. Look, we all would, and I'm not a parent or nothing like that, but I would think the parents on out there would like to, think that they did it the right way, right? In this situation right here, it's too many, like I said, it's too many moving parts, right? So instead of concentrating on the bad of what's going on, how about find and get to the root of the problem and try to find a solution to what she going through? Give her more help. Maybe help her find a job so she can get a career. This is a young woman right here. Her life is ahead of herself. But sometimes, again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here to make excuses for grown people. But again, you still don't know the circumstances. You just don't know. So I just don't like to all the way jump out the window that way, because you got to understand, we live in life too. We all have been in situations before. We should be able to see this and understand that, look, this young woman need help. The baby daddies that she chose to bear children with is not around. Okay, fine. She can't sit there and worry about that all motherfucking day long when she got kids. But she's conflicted in her mind. And I'm telling you, look, she get herself together. Let somebody else have the kids. But you get yourself together. You can't have them kids until they already know in sound mind that you is getting it together. That means that you're going to have to work twice as hard as you have ever worked in your life. And why wouldn't you want to work twice as hard to get it together for your own kids? Look, a lot of people like to think that they can shame women because they have to give up their kids. Hell, I would rather a woman give up her kids knowing that they're not fit to be able to take care of them, ladies and gentlemen. We understand how it goes once the kids get in the system. They can be put into so much turmoil. Yes, but guess what? It can be the same way with the mama doing this, and she doing all type of outlandish things around her kids. So guess who fault it is then? If you want to go down that road, yes, it's the mama's fault. But guess what? Something led to it for it to even get to this point. I don't believe in sound man that she would just willingly just want to hurt her kids. Again, I'm not making no excuses, but I'm just observing the situation. And to me, in my opinion, I think she just overwhelmed. She's a young woman with 4 kids. She's overwhelmed. There's no one to help her. She feels like she's by herself. She's grasping for air. She don't know what to do. The kids is acting out. She's all over the place right now. Yes. Do you have to make her, you have to hold her accountable for her own decisions of what she made as far as to be with the type of men that she wanted to be with? Okay, cool. Do that means that she deserves to do this all by herself? No. Give a damn what type of man. She don't deserve to have to do it by herself to take care of a child that she brought in this world, because she wasn't the only one that participated in that.
After that, everybody cleaned up the living room and they went upstairs and went to bed, and I was done.
Would there be a reason why the kids would have a little bit different version of that?
I mean, when the officer came in, he told me Ava said she fell on concrete. She does have a history of fibbing, but who knows? I don't know.
And obviously the school, somebody at the school, one of the teachers saw she had a bruised lip.
I asked her this morning. I said, "You know why you got that?" Yes. It wasn't because I hit her in the face or punched her in the mouth. It was because she was running from being disciplined and she fell on her own.
Because
I whooped them all except for Darvell.
Right. And they all admitted to be getting whoopings, but Ava said it was just because she spilled taco.
She didn't spill taco, sir. Everybody had taco on the floor in the living room because I allowed them to sit in there while they ate their dinner and watch television. So I said, now get that up. Come on, y'all. Y'all heard me tell y'all. All right, if y'all eat in here, make sure y'all clean this mess up so I won't have to say nothing. And it's taco meat all over the floor. And I come down here and y'all playing. Get this shit up. That's how I said it.
Yep.
I went back upstairs and I'm messing with the clothes. I'm probably smoking or whatever the case may be. And I hear boom. And I hear, ooh. I go downstairs. PJ put a hole in the wall. No, I didn't. It was everybody had a story. So I whooped all their ass.
Do you think, and I get it, I'm not trying to chastise you. Everybody's, parents a little bit different, some kids deserve whooping every now and then to keep them in line. Do you think at any point that you might have just gotten maybe a little out of control, a little bit too emotional, too upset?
No, because like I said, after Ava fell, I stopped. I didn't even whoop her no more. I was chasing her around to scare her initially because I gave him a couple whacks. It's a purse strap. I gave him a couple whacks and then she started running around. And I'm like, okay, I chased her just to initially scare her, not to initially keep whooping her.
Yeah.
But she fell on her own. After that, I was done with it. I told her, get her ass up, go upstairs and go to bed.
At any point,
everybody took showers. Yeah. Everybody had eaten. All they had to do was clean up, but they were playing and taco me and put a hole in the wall because they weren't listening to me. On top of not doing the homework, like I said, it was been all day. No, I didn't get emotional.
Yep. She most definitely is overwhelmed. And you need to get self in order. Again, this is never in malice or anything like that, because it's always easy to try to ridicule somebody as far as the way they raise their kids or whatever. I don't get a vibe from her that she's just a real bad individual. What I get from her is that she's very much so overwhelmed. She feels like everybody is attacking her right now at this point, and what she needs to do is reset. I understand it's going to hurt you by your kids being gone, but it's probably better for them to be gone away from you so you can reset, get your things together, get your mind right, and then you come back when you're ready, of course. When you got things in order, of course, go back and get your kids. But either way, at this juncture right now, in my own opinion, you're not fit to have your kids right now. Your kids gonna suffer because you got something that's hurting inside of you. because of you being overwhelmed. And again, I'm not judging. I'm just saying it for what it really is. And you right, Angie, her support system ain't, I mean, if little or none. She really, you can tell she don't have a real strong support system. She got probably people up in her family that only come around her when she got some. If she ain't got nothing, they ain't got nothing for her, and they gonna keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? That's not support. That's not strong support. That's fake. That's fake. That's pump faking with a person just because they have something that you may want.
Because they're my children. At the end of the day, they're children. But yes, I discipline my kids. I whoop them a lot because they don't listen a lot.
Is there any reason why that any of them would say that they were, you said you whooped them, hit them with the strap a couple times. Did you smack them like overhand, like, you know, open hand?
No, that's why I got
fist
the
or
purse
anything?
strap for. That's why I have the purse strap. I got two actually.
At any time, do you
They're not
recall, like,
adults or teenagers. These are babies, guys.
do you recall at any time, like kicking any of them, hitting them with your hands?
Wow, so they trying to say, wait a minute, so damn, you literally was putting hands and feet on your own kids? Oh no, baby. No. I'm not gonna believe. I'm not gonna believe that you've been putting hands and feet on your own damn kids now. Nah, I ain't gonna believe that. Nope.
No, sir.
Okay.
No,
Is there a
sir.
reason why they would say that?
No, I don't
Wow! So the kids is telling them people that she done put hands and feet on them. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Girl. So the kids is sitting up there telling the people at the school that you done put hands in and feet. And feet. And then the officer said, well, why all of them said that you did? See, again, if you're not going to be forthcoming with the damn police, at this, I mean, you might as well have just shut up once he read you your Miranda rights, because the way you talking right now, you're not helping your case right now. You know they're going to use all this shit against you in the court of law.
I mean, they witnessed their daddy do it. I don't know. Maybe they just re-collaborating the shit they seen. But I've never.
Wow! Wow! So you wait. So now you throwing your baby daddy under the bus? Wow! Wow! Oh, god damn! So now you saying that the baby daddy be putting hands and feet? Girl, you, oh Lord Jesus Christ.
Open hand slap my kids or kicking them. They 8, 7, and 6 years old.
Did you recall seeing any bruising on any of them?
I seen Ava's lips this morning.
Ava, her lip was a little swollen. What about Patrick?
No,
nothing. Were they complaining of any injuries to you?
no.
Last night or this morning when they went to everything, you got them dressed for school and
Everything was perfectly fine. The neighbor takes them to school every single day.
Okay. At any time, did you tell them not to tell anybody about what happened last night?
No.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Now you cap. You look. I know you tried to have that. I know you had that conversation with your kids. You better not go in that goddamn school and run your goddamn mouth. They probably like, yeah, okay. Soon as they got to school, they spilled the beans to the people. No, now that is cap. I know you told your kids to shut their goddamn mouth, and they better not utter a sound at that school about what didn't happen.
Because they get whoopings all the time. Because they don't listen all the time.
Wow.
And it's never aggressive whoopings. It's 1, 2, go to bed. Who next? In line. In line.
Like I said, I mean, now's a good.
You whoop your kids all the time because they don't listen all the time. Well, damn, honey. Well, you know, when they look like that, they don't listen as much. Damn. Boy, see, that again, when the police read you your Miranda rights, that means that you have the opportunity to shut the fuck up. That means that you have the opportunity to remain silent. So that way they can't use anything that you say against you in the court of law. What is wrong with these people? Again, you should have just shut up. You should have said, officer, all due respect, I don't got nothing to say to you. Take me to jail. I would have rather you did all that than to say all that shit right there, because all they're going to do is use exactly what you saying on this body cam footage, and they going to use it right against you.
Good opportunity if there's something that a piece of the puzzle that we're missing, anything that you want to clear the air or
What, I don't even know what was said, so I don't know what air I'm clearing. I don't know what they said.
Ava said
that's why you supposed to shut up. It don't matter if you know exactly what was said. Just shut up. What is so wrong? Am I missing something here? She didn't have to know what was said. You on your end, shut up, take me to jail. You already knew they was going to take you to jail. So now at this point, just be quiet. But no, you want to run your goddamn mouth. Okay.
She spilled food. You began chasing her. You started striking her. That's how she got the fat lip. You were dragging her by her feet. Now she has bruises on her back, on her shoulder.
Wow, you was dragging her? You was dragging your daughter? Oh, goddamn. Angie, when she had been better off just shutting the hell up once he read her Miranda rights and just going to jail. They making her look like a complete idiot because you know all of what she's saying is going to be used against her in the court of law and with DCFS regarding them kids. Talking about some let me explain. Explain what? Shut up. You trying to have court on the streets. Just take your black ass to jail. Damn, just go to jail. Shut up. You don't give yourself no wiggle room. You sit up here and you play yourself when you sit up here and talk to the police like that, especially when they read you your Miranda rights and you get to talking about, well, let me explain and all this. No, you don't explain nothing to the police. You shut your goddamn mouth and you go on to jail. You get up with a lawyer and you do all the explaining to the lawyer, not to the police, because they ain't obligated to helping you in nothing. They looking for you to confess to some shit. Damn.
The purse drop?
I don't know. That's what I'm. You think that any bruising that they might have maybe would be from the strap if you kind of got a good lick?
If you see how my kid, we go to bed like this, sir. We don't go to sleep with clothes on. We always PJ sleep in his underwear.
Okay. If you feel that there's anything else that you can add that you want to tell me, tell my partner, or anything like that, just let us know. I'll come back and talk to you. Okay? And we're not going to put any handcuffs or anything on you right now. Just kind of, I got both windows open so you get a good cross breeze, and we'll go from there. All right?
The woman was arrested and charged with child abuse. Drop your opinion in the comments and hit.
She don't need them kids, y'all. She don't need them kids. I'm sorry to even say that, but it is what it is. She don't deserve to have her kids. It's just as simple as that. And I hope that she get the help that she needs, because see, this just happened last year. So it ain't like it's like real old. This is fairly new. This happened last year in October, and this happened in Ohio. I feel bad for the kids. I have empathy for her because apparently she's going through something. If that's the case, and if that is, look, it's no shame of you at this point if you're not able to mentally forget physical, because we already know you can get physical with your own kids, but mentally be able to raise your kids, right? Your mental ain't there. Again, forget the physical. We already know you can get physical if you sitting up here putting hands and feet on your own kids. We already know that. The mental got to get right. Your whole aura got to change. And you got to want to change for your kids. Otherwise, it's going to continue to be a bad loop for you with this. Shout out to the chat. I do appreciate y'all. I'm going to get on about y'all here. I appreciate y'all tuning in to the show. I am your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, live from the basement. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. We got one more day, ladies and gentlemen. Friday is tomorrow. So salute to y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow on the next one. Y'all have a good one now.